Give ear, O heavens, and I will speak, and may the earth hear the words of my mouth. May my teaching drop like the rain, may my utterance flow like the dew, like storm winds upon vegetation and like raindrops upon blades of grass. When I call out the name of Hashem, ascribe greatness to our God. The rock, perfect is his work, for all his paths are justice. A God of faith without iniquity, righteous and fair is he. Corruption is not his, the blemish is his children's. A perverse and twisted generation, is it to Hashem that you do this, so vile and unwise people?
Is he not your father, your master? Has he not created you and formed you? Remember the days of yore, understand the years of generation after generation. Ask your father, and he will relate it to you, your elders, and they will tell you.
When the Supreme One gave to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the children of man, he set the borders of the peoples according to the number of the children of Israel. For Hashem's portion is his people, Jacob is the measure of his inheritance.
He discovered him in a desert land, in desolation, a howling wilderness. He encircled him, he granted him discernment. He preserved him like the pupil of his eye. He was like an eagle arousing its nest, hovering over its young, spreading its wings and taking them, carrying them on its pinions. Hashem alone guided them, and no other power was with them.
He would make him ride on the heights of the land, and have him eat the ripe fruit of my fields. He would suckle them with honey from a stone, and oil from a flinty rock, butter of cattle and milk of sheep, with fat of lambs, lambs and bison and he-goats,
with wheat as fat as kidneys, and you would drink blood of grapes like delicious wine.
Yeshurun became fat and kicked. You became thick, you became corpulent, and it deserted God its maker, and was contemptuous of the rock of its salvation. They would provoke his jealousy with strangers, they would anger him with abomination.
They would slaughter to demons without power, gods whom they had knew not. Newcomers recently arrived, whom your ancestors did not dread. You ignored the rock who gave birth to you, and forgot God, who brought forth you.
Hashem will see and be provoked by the anger of his sons and daughters, and he will say, I shall hide my face from them and see what their end will be. For they are a generation of reversals, children whose upbringing is not in them. They provoked me with a none, God angered me with their vanities. So I shall provoke them with the non-people, with the vile nation shall I anger them. For fire will have been kindled in my nostrils, and blaze to the lowest depths. It'll consume the earth and its produce, and set ablaze what is founded on mountains. I shall accumulate evils against them. My arrow shall I use up against them. Bloating of famine, battles of flaming demons, cutting down by the noontime demon, and the teeth of beasts shall I dispatch against them, with the venom of those that creep upon the earth. On the outside the sword still bereave, while indoors there will be dread. Even a young man, even a virgin, a suckling with the gray-haired man. I had said, I will scatter them, I will cause their memory to cease from man. Were it not the anger of the enemy was pent up, lest his tormentors misinterpret, lest they say our hand was raised in triumph, and it was not Hashem who accomplished all this. For they are a nation bereft of counsel, and there is no discernment in them. Were they wise, they would comprehend this, they would discern it from their end. For how could one pursue 1,000 and to cause a myriad to flee, if not that their rock had sold them out, and Hashem had delivered them? For not like our rock is their rock, yet our enemies judge us. For their vineyard is from the vineyard of Sodom, and from the field of Gomorrah. Their grapes are grapes of gall, so clusters of bitterness were given them, serpents' venom in their wine, the poison of cruel vipers. Is it not revealed with me, sealed in my treasures? Mine is vengeance and retribution at the time their foot will falter. For the day of their catastrophe is near, and future events are rushing at them. When Hashem will have judged his people, he shall relent regarding his servants. When he sees that enemy power progresses and none is saved or assisted, he will say, where is their God, the rock in whom they sought refuge, the fact of whose offerings they would eat, they would drink the wine of their libations. Let them stand and help you, let them be a shelter for you. See now that I am he, and no God is with me. I put to death and I bring to life, I struck down and I will heal, and there is no rescuer from my hand. For I shall raise my hand to heaven and say, as I live forever. If I sharpen my flashing sword and my hands grasps judgment, I shall return vengeance upon my enemies, and upon those that hate me shall I bring retribution. I shall intoxicate my arrows with blood, and my sword shall devour flesh, because of the blood of corpse and captive, because of the earliest decorations of the enemy.
So now write this song for yourselves and teach it to the children of Israel. Place it in their mouths so that this song shall be for me a witness against the children of Israel.